Tiffany and I lived across the hall from each other our freshman year on the fourth floor in Crandall, where we had to share a telephone with 20 other girls, and we've been best friends ever since. She's been there through it all. I mean, we've had lots of what we like to call adventures, like our wild and crazy road trips to New York, and the time I crashed a scooter in Miami and she had to call my mom to let her know I was alright. I mean, we've been through a lot together, and I just know that Tiffany is always going to be one of my best friends. She's like family to me, and I know that no matter where we are, she'll always be there for me. And I love her for that. Happy birthday, Tiff.
First of all, I want to say happy motherfucking birthday to my girl Tiff. You know it's champ. I love you. I love everything about you. And if you want me to pick out one thing I can remember, honestly, I can't pick out nothing to remember. And so many bottles, so many this, so many that, so many ups, so many downs. All I do know is that you've been there for me since the beginning, 12 years strong, and I truly appreciate it, and I love you, and I want you to enjoy yourself. Now you're 30 now, so you better clean up your act. I might join you, maybe, but tonight, do you. Holla.
It was a couple of years ago. I don't remember how old we were. I know we were still in our 20s. And it was at your housewarming for when you had moved in with Indigo in Bed-Stuy. And I remember Malik introducing us, and you know, you were kind of standoffish. You were just like, hey. And then like, he was like, oh, you know what you guys have in common? You're both cancers. And you were just like, oh, you know those faces you make. But then I started coming over to your house because I was hanging out with Indigo, and you'd be there and we'd talk, and we actually got pretty cool. You know, we've had a couple of parties together that game night that turned out to be a success. And then we had our passion party, and you know, we collaborate really well. Another thing I find interesting is that we both have a love for horror movies, which is kind of rare. I seem to find that a lot of people get freaked out by horror movies, especially women. So for you to be interested in horror was that was a big deal for me. And I was just like, oh, okay, so we can be here. And I just think that you are like one of the most talented, independent, smart, creative women that I know. That being said, happy birthday, Tiffany. I'm sorry I can't be there for your party, but I know you'll have a good time anyway. Live it up, do it up.
I'm not going to tell stories or recollections, so this is going to be brief and on topic. Happy birthday. We've known each other for so long, I wouldn't trade the friendship we've had for anything. I'm happy to see everything that you've accomplished in my many years of knowing you, and I can't wait to see where you go from here. Here's to you having the best birthday yet. Tell Oscar not to wait up.
You're 30 now, honey. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It means you're a woman now. And it also means that all the BS that you put up with when you were 20, or in your 20s, I should say, you can give it the deuces. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to let that marinate, because, you know, I'm still working on it myself. But no, for real, Tiff, you already know that I consider you as one of my good girlfriends. And your resilience, incredible. And whether you know this or not, you've been an inspiration to me. Definitely not going to let the tears flow. But I hope that, you know, this year and many more years to come, that you get everything that you've hoped for, because you deserve it. All right, love? Happy 30th birthday. Wait, how do you blow a kiss? There you go. Love you.
Tiffany! My name twin, anyway. Two girls from New York, both West Indian, both go away to Howard, and somehow we don't meet until after many years of going to Howard and living in DC. We don't meet until we moved back to New York. But I guess it was fate that we were meant to be friends. and I'm so happy to be a part of your life. And I just wanted to say happy 30th birthday. Happy flirty 30. You're doing your thing. I'm so proud of you, and I hope to be in your life for another 30 years.
What's up, Tiff? Just came to say happy birthday. Can't believe you're already 30. Time flying. Still remember back in the day watching Chappelle's show in y'all apartment, me and Aaron. Love you and wish you many more birthdays.
Tiff, Miss Jackson if you're nasty. Happy birthday. Sorry I couldn't make it. Peace.
Hi, Tiffany, it's Nicole, aka Little Nicole. I am sending you a birthday message, wishing you a very, very happy birthday. Say thank you for being a great person, a great friend, and someone who always listens and gives sound, great advice when it's needed. I know that we don't talk on the phone every day regularly, but I do know that you are there for me if and whenever I need you. I wanted to welcome you to the 30 and Up Club. I will be there shortly, but I'm not there just yet. But I hope that we can continue to have many, many memories together, and that we will grow old and gray together. Maybe you're gray, but not me. But anyway, happy birthday, and I wish you many, many more. Woohoo! 30! See you soon. Bye.
I'll never forget the day that I went to visit Tiffany at work, and she introduced me to everyone, co-workers and bosses included, as her best friend. And this is when she was back at National Geographic. So at the time I was like, me? Really? And it's so, like, it was such a surreal thing, because I'm pretty sure Tiffany's probably said that casually in passing before, but when do I ever listen to Tiffany, right? So, like, she had made it such a point. Everyone I shook hands with, she's like, this is my best friend Malik. And I was just like, wow, how is this so? And it was like the coronation, the official public announcement of me having that ranking in her life. And I didn't know what to do with it, because it's intimidating. You know, if you know Tiffany, you know that she has more friends than anybody you can think of. So, and I know that she has like a good list of best friends. So for me to even be included in that list is still a head scratch thing for me, because our whole friendship is an enigma. Like, I swear to God, I can count how many times me and Tiffany have actually agreed on something. We rarely approve of each other's dating choices, and you couldn't pick two more dissimilar people from opposite walks of life if you had to. But I made it a point from that moment on to live up to that title, because I'm like, if I'm going to have this rank, I need to live up to it. And it's one thing to be given it, it's another for it to be taken away. And trust me, Tiffany has threatened to take it away a couple of times. You know, we've had our moments. But I made a decision probably in our late 20s to stop trying to understand our friendship and stop trying to define it, and just love the fact that it thrives. Like, it just works. For whatever reason, that's the beauty of it, is that we don't understand, but it works. We come through for each other in the clutch, and those are the moments that define our friendship, whether it be you helping to kidnap me from a job that's impossible to get away from to give me what is still my best birthday ever, or, you know, me pretending to be your boyfriend to keep you from some stalker dude, or going to court with you to help support you against your crazy swindling landlord. And, you know, that's what makes us what we are. And it's a testament to how you touch people, because you have so many different friends from all over the place, and they all love you almost as much as your mama do, and you know your mama love you. And I mean, you really are a social butterfly. Like, and shout out to Raquel and Nicole and Jihad and everybody who came through and put videos together. I did this whole video on my iPhone. You know, I'm sorry for the quality. Not all of us can go to new school and get our master's degrees and this, so hope you forgive me for that. And you know, not bad if I don't say so myself. I did a video like this and got 20,000 hits, so Anyway, you know this because I call you this all the time. You are the epitome of a Renaissance woman, Tiff. You have scratched more things off of your things to do by 30 list than most people do from their old bucket list. And this is just the beginning. So happy 30th. One day we will look back on this and laugh at me having this chipped tooth. And now all we gotta do is get you a man. So.
Hi, Tiff. I'm gonna start this off with a story that I'm sure most of us have heard at one point or another. But I always remember when we first met on the Amtrak on our way to pre-orientation. You were my first friend at Howard, and I'm sure at that point neither of us realized that this would turn into a lifelong friendship. I'm just really glad that we've been able to maintain up until this point, and I'm sure that that will continue. The other thing I want to say is that I'm really proud of you. You're so creative and talented, and I'm proud of you for always striving for the best, because that's what you've always deserved in every aspect of your life. I love you very much. Really sorry that I couldn't be there, but I hope you enjoy. And it's all good because we'll have our time to celebrate. Happy 30th birthday. I love you.
My name is Jihad. I first met Tiffany about 15 to 18 years ago in middle school, which was a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So when I first met Tiffany, it was at a Jack and Jill meeting with all the newcomers, and she was one of those newcomers. And she just had this look like she'd been dragged there, and she did not want to meet anybody. When we first started talking, I asked her where she was from. She was like, I'm from Brooklyn. I was like, well, where do you live now? So that was always funny. She's like, I'm not from here, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. I was like, all right, whatever. So we met in Jack and Jill, and we slowly became friends. And now we are very close friends. She's one of my best friends, I could say that without a doubt. And I love and trust her with all my heart. She's a very unique individual, and she works constantly all the time, on the phone all the time. I think I'm gonna throw your phone in the river one day. But, she's been there for me through all my ups and my downs. And I think I've returned the favor of being there for all her ups and her downs, as all friends should do. And I'm going to continue to do that because I think she's going to continue to do that for me. So, Tiffany, I'm glad you're turning 30 and you're old as hell like me. So, happy 30th birthday.